Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto Bitcoin Daily Update. For today, we are going to see the next price targets. And of course, before we continue, do not forget to join our monthly subscription, Patreon/Mind Your Crypto. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Let's start with the targets right now. Bitcoin is battling between 21.1 to 21.2K. You can see right here that we are having some sideways price action right now. Okay, it is going a little bit sideways, dropping down, pumping up, dropping down. Okay, so for now, what are the major resistance and support levels? The good part is that we are holding on the 1 hour frame the 200 moving average, although I will be telling you something that I told you yesterday as well. Drawing the fib all the way back from the top to the bottom, you can see that we are still having this resistance line, and that is the 20.9K. Eventually, if we do not close above this line on the daily frame, we do not have a buying opportunity. What I mean by that is that we cannot get towards the 23K. Alright, so therefore it is very important to know that once we struggle right here, then eventually we are not going to get towards the 23K. We have some targets in between the 20.9 to 23K. For example, one target is a 21.7K, all right, around here. And I'm going to explain why do we have it. And the second target is around 22.4, around there. Okay, so these are minor targets in between the two major ones. And even on the daily frame, we cannot go upwards. Then this means that, and we cannot close above the 20.9K. Then this means that unfortunately, Bitcoin is going for another correction to the downside. However, we haven't closed the daily yet. We will see how are we going to do. In the meantime, if we go to the lower time frames right now, you will see that we are finding a little bit of rejection, but it doesn't seem something like huge right here. You can see that 21.7K is a resistance level because it is a 50-day MA right here, okay, on Bitcoin. And of course, what else it is? It is that we are having the 22.4K as a major resistance level because right now, as you can see, 200 moving average is close to this level right there. Okay, so perhaps we have some important resistance levels in between those, but I think that the most important one right now, as of today, is the 20.9K, and as of the next days is the 22.4 and the 23K, because the 50-day MA usually on the 4-hour frame is for the short term. Okay, we are going there on the short term, we are finding a little bit of rejection, and then we can go higher. All right, but in a bearish market where we are right now, because we cannot assume that we have a breakout yet, right? We cannot assume that we are going all the way upwards with Bitcoin. It is possible that we might be seeing a pump after, okay, and we go up to the 21.7K and after to the 22.4K. Of course, even if we go to the 22.4K, we do not have a breakout. Unfortunately, that is the case. For a breakout to happen, for me personally, we would have to go all the way up to go past above the 24.5K. In the meantime, though, we can go with some important targets for the short term. And these are for Bitcoin right now, the 20.9K. For example, in this downtrend right here, we want to have it as a support level. And eventually, if we go down there and have it as a support level, we can assume that we go up all the way to 21.7K or eventually the 200 moving average. Okay, that is the case right now for Bitcoin. Sideways movement. It is not bearish yet, but it is not completely bullish. What I mean by that is that we cannot assume that we can go all the way up to the 23K yet. Let's see how the daily frame will close. It is important on the 4-hour frame and on the 1-hour frame, if we go there to find support level at 20.961. Okay, it is very, very important to find support level around this area right here. If we do that, then this means that Bitcoin should be going further higher and we should be having a nice pump. Okay, if we go further above, past above the 20.9K, or if we find support pressure back here again, retesting this level, for example, it is very often to go and retest a previous resistance level that now has become our support and then eventually go all the way higher. So do not panic even if we go to the 20.9k. If we just lose it though, and we go straight forward downside right here below the 20.9k and find it as a rejection again, then be certain that Bitcoin is probably going to do something like this, breaking down, going again below the 20.2k. Unfortunately, that is the case, but we will have to wait and see. For the time being, we cannot assume that we are bearish. We cannot assume that we are extremely bullish. These times are a little bit scary. What I mean by that is that you can go either way. We do not have a breakout for sure, because many people ask me, did we find a bottom and now we're going to have a breakout towards the next targets? We will have to wait and see. Take it step by step. Each target means something, and for now 20.9k means a lot. We need to close above it on the daily frame, and of course on the 4-hour frame it would be great. On the daily frame as well, we need to close above this line right here. If we do that, then Bitcoin is all fine, all good, going back up to the 21.7k. So hold it. And of course, if you want to take any positions, remember to put stop loss in, because it is very, very important that you might get liquidated due to the unpredictable movements right now that Bitcoin might be having, due to the fact that we are, and I've asked a CC Cleaner actually update, okay, but because we might be having a little bit more of a pump right now. Okay, or we could just potentially go a little bit further down. Right now, with the recent price action, it seems like we want to get and to retest the 21.7k and maybe even higher. For now, for the next hours, it is looking more bullish than bearish. We have just confirmed that this bottom right here, the 20.9k, is actually a nice support level. Do not forget to join our monthly subscription. And of course, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day and see you soon. Bye.